Alright, so we have Mystic here. Let's check the stat spread. 1 HP, not great. 14 defense, 14 attack, 0 speed, and 7 special defense. Good, not great. It's part water, part ice. It knows an ice move. Body Slam's good. Let's check how its stats are in general. So it's slow, but it's got decent defense, decent special, decent attack, and decent health. Let's get you up to snuff with levels. It's level 41, and then we'll be right back. And yeah, I'll just meet you back at the Sofco building stuff. Alrighty, so now that it's level 41, we actually gave it, as you can see, there's Surf, and it also knows Ice Beam, which is probably the best ice move in the game, outside of Blizzard, which does a little bit more damage, but a little bit less accuracy. We're probably going to fight the Team Rawguide here, huh? Hold it right there, brat. Our boss is in a meeting. You better not disturb him. AKA, yep, we got to fight. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, how screwed are we now? Wheezing. Level 42, which isn't great. I sure wish Audacity would stop crashing. I guess the self-destruct blew up Audacity as well. Great! Sure. I don't know who to send here, so I guess we'll send in you. I sure wish I had a fighting type right now. I almost did, but I do not. So we're gonna go with Body Slam. We attack first for some reason. They're gonna do Body Slam on us. Alright, just do it again. Thank you! Arbok. Yeah, let's just go for it, I guess. Wrap. Oh, great. I hate this move so much. Because it's going to continue forever. Alright, so we have Earthquake on here. Dig Dug is all attack and no defense, so we'll see what happens, I guess. It wasn't my first choice, but it's my 6th or 7th choice at this point, so we'll see what happens. Earthquake. Alright, well, it does damage. I guess that's all we can really hope for at this point. Victory Bell. A grass type. Yay. Sure. Go, you. Oh, yay, rap. Can't wait to deal with that for the next 20 minutes. We have Lovely Kiss. I don't remember what it does. I think it makes confusion happen. Ouch. No, it fell asleep. So it's like seeing, but it probably has better accuracy than... Okay. Well, let's just keep that then, I guess. I'm assuming it's better than sleep. It landed, so, you know, that's all I can hope for. That wasn't great. But it worked, like always. Yep. Team Rocket, blast off at the speed of light again. Boo-hoo. We're gonna blast off to heal everybody. Yeah, because Pikachu kinda sucks from here on out, so this is why I decided to always let Pikachu exist. You still like me. I don't know why. You keep dying. I'm like majorly dejected right now. But, oh well. The card key, open the door. Well, let's have Hungrybox be up front, I guess. I don't really have anybody else to really do this for, and I don't know who the first one is going to be. I could probably, like, look it up and check. I feel like that's kind of cheating. You know, I feel like it's more of a challenge if I do this at the seat of my pants. Having my electric type first would have been better. Oh well. Let's send in Barry. Barry the Victory Bell. Who takes major damage from literally everything. Razor Leaf. Sure wish you had Mega Drain. Because that would have been really useful right now. But unfortunately I gave it to somebody that I thought would last longer. But they didn't, because I screwed up horribly. Kangaskhan. Alright, well, can't do much damage, can't do much damage. Should I try it? I guess. I don't know why I was thinking Kangaskhan had like a, well, it's okay, so it does have a, fighting move. That's what I thought. Okay, did good damage, at least. Alright, Pookie-Choo. You're gonna be the best bet here. Hopefully this doesn't do too much damage. It most certainly does, especially when it's a critical hit. And this is why I keep Thunderbolt, because that's ensured to hit. Unless I have a 1 in 256 chance where it doesn't, which is the case. Sent out Machoke. Thunder. Well, landed. Didn't kill. Everyone's just underleveled. That's just it. Everyone's just underleveled. But I don't know what else I can do. Golem. Well, we can attack first and it'll be super effective, so maybe we can survive. Nope. Didn't do enough. Now Dig Dug is dead. Yup. Not even super effective, just dead. Great. Well, so much for that. I'm running out of Pokemon. Persian. You? I guess? You're level 47! Oh my gosh. Bubble Beam. That's strange. Okay, well, that worked. Fast asleep. Alright, cool. Double Edge. Woke up. Of course you did. Well, it worked. Barry grew to level 42. Well, it's still Barry, so that's neat. Arrgh, I lost again. Oh no. Blast it all, you ruined our plans for Sylph, but Team Rocket will never fall. Never forget that all Pokemon exist for Team Rocket. I must go, but I shall return. I'm sure you will. Thank you for saving Sylph. I will never forget you. Have this to help. We got a Master Ball for our troubles. Yay. Yay. Now what? Well, we can leave now. I don't remember which one allows us to surf, whether it's the 5th gym badge or the 6th one. I believe probably Koga. Quite frankly, I do feel like fighting Koga would probably be easier. But maybe not. Because no matter what, they're just gonna be buffed. Between Erica, Sabrina, and Koga, if you defeat one, then the other two will be buffed. If you defeat two of the three, then the third one's gonna be ultra buffed. I've lost so many Pokemon that I have to use box number 11. We lost Dig Dug. And, we're gonna change box, I guess, to 1. And, we're gonna bring... The problem is that, like, everybody that I have is not gonna do well against Psychic. Because, like, weak against Psychic, weak against Psychic, weak against Psychic, weak against Psychic, weak against Psychic. And then we could get the Fighting type, which is also weak against Psychic. So our other chance is Crumble, who by all accounts has high attack. And we can use them for not water moves. Which is why I'm thinking I want to beat Koga so that we can surf. Well, let's see who gives surf. Alrighty, well, I got over here and I caught a pincer, which we have not caught yet and not used yet. So, grips its prey and its pincers and squeezes hard. It can't move if it's cold, so it lives in warm places. I guess that makes sense. We're gonna name you... Spiny. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, let's go ahead and see if there's any other Pokemon here that would be worth grabbing, then we'll, I don't know, move on. Well, we got a Marowak, so that's cute. Small and weak, this Pokemon is adept with its Bone Club. It has grown more vicious over the ages. Cool. Well, we're gonna name you... Marrow. Bone Marrow. Alright. Alright, let's check out these two and see how their DV stats are. Good defense. Okay, everything else, I guess. Knows Boomerang, and it'll eventually learn, Earthquake eventually, so that's neat. You have terrible everything. Awesome. Well, you know, Focus Energy, that could be useful. Twin Needle, that could be useful. Submission, that could be useful. Are you pure bug? You are pure bug. Okay, good. My guess is that Spiny would be best against, whatever her name is, Sabrina, because Psychic, so Bug should be good against Psychic. If it's not, then I'll be pissed. So that's what I'm thinking. How well that's gonna go, I have no idea. If we can even make it that far, then, you know. Otherwise, I guess we'll be kind of screwed, huh? Well. I think what we are going to do is we're going to deposit... I was just thinking if Spiny's gonna be good against, Koga, who's gonna have poison types. Poison against poison, you know, I mean, obviously you can use other moves, but... is Spiny worth risking losing? No, not really. But what we can do is bring in Mystic, who has Ice, who should have some usage. And, let's get, Marowak ready to go, and then we'll, see what happens. Alright, this time let's fight you. Strength isn't the key for Pokemon, it's strategy. I'll show you how strategy can beat brute strength. You are correct. That is generally how it goes and how it works. You have one Pokemon, a Hypno, a level 40. Okay. Well, this is possible. Maybe I should have Pinsir, because this would be good for Pinsir. Thunder. Did not much. Great. Let's do it again. And Pikachu's dead. Great. What a great start. I'm so happy. Meditate, huh? Alright. And it missed. Great. Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate that. Ugh. What? Extraordinary. Yeah. Alright. Let's have Pinsir on our team. I'll find somebody to replace. I wanted to become a ninja, so I joined this gym. Well, that's nice for you. I hope it's helpful, I guess. Except not really, because you're probably going to kick my butt. Beedrill. Level 34. So I should have done this first, before I did frickin'... okay. Weedle? Okay, well, that did pretty good damage, all things considered, when we were fairly high level. If I didn't fight Janine, then I would have seen how this would be different, and it would have gone better. But that's just how it works, I guess. Because I would have seen, oh, this is level 34 and stuff. I should do this first. Okay, fine. Ice Beam. Nidoking. Okay, well, it's still gonna be good for me. Because that's gonna be a thing. Okay. See, because I would have fought, of course. Of course. Yeah, because... Then I would have, yeah, fought Koga, beat Koga, probably. And then I would have gone to the frickin' Cinnabar Island and done all that stuff. But it doesn't really matter now, I guess. And I wouldn't have lost nearly as much Pokemon as I have, but such is life, I guess. Oh, come on. Why? I hate in this game, you can be confused for 48 years and still be confused. It's really annoying. Of course you are. Of course that happened. I'm done for. Yeah, me too. Me too. Okay, that's right, you're not first. Hello. I also study the way of the ninja with Master Koga. Ninja have a long history of using animals. That's neat, I guess? I don't know. Depends on what's going on. Tamer wants to fight, and you have an Arbok. Well, I have a crying emoji. It's my face. I mean, that did pretty darn good damage. I can't say no to that. Of course, I am, you know, a decent amount of levels ahead, but still, you know. Alright, so... That was super effective. Uh-oh. Why did I attack there? I could have lost Spiny. That was way too risky. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm losing my mind. Alright, bring in Marrow. Do Boomerang. Unless you can't, because you suck. Hopefully you don't. Critical hit, go figure. And poisoned, of course. Never fails. Please land this hit. I'm begging you, please land this hit. Thank you. And it hits twice, which is nice. I didn't really mean to rhyme there, but I did, so. Awooga, or something. Alright.